What's up, amazing ballroom dancers? Alexei is here and welcome to Ballroom with Alexei. Today I'm super excited to help you figure out what it takes to dance a really good American spin in Jive. And unlike usually where I'm breaking down the figures for you, today we're going to observe Riccardo and Yulia dancing American spin for us, and we're going to learn using their example. We're going to observe and try to notice important points. So let's start by observing the figure as a whole. Let's do it now.
2, 3,
So it starts 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2. All right, so this figure has 8 steps for the followers and for the leaders, but it has 6 counts, right? So 8 steps and 6 counts. So let's try to take a look at this one more time holistically. So we have link, triple step, spin, and finishing with the triples, okay? So by the way, right now we're going to be mostly focused on the ladies part, since the turn happens in ladies, for ladies. All right, so now what we're going to do, actually this is already slowed down speed. So first of all, this is the count version. You can find a version where they're doing it to music, but what we're going to do now, we're going to slow down even more, okay? So for our purposes, we're going to break down this 8-step pattern into the 3 parts, okay? I think it is really important to understand that the figure has a holistic feel to it when we dance entire 8 steps together as the one whole thing to accomplish the figure, but as well, for our purposes, it's good to break it down into the parts, into the components, into the small elements. You can break down as little as to 1 single step and practice each step, each little weight transfer. But right now, we're going to break it down into the 3 groups of steps. First grouping is going to be prep for the turn. Second really small element is the actual turn, and then finishing and completion of the turn, okay? So 3 groups. First group, we're going to start at the first group. It's going to be first 4 steps, okay? Whoops. All right, good. I will turn off the sound because it is not really good. Okay, so we start with the rock step. So we go back link, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on 5, it is the step and turn, okay? So why we going to treat that as a prep, right? So, well, because we are prepping right here to the turn, okay? So let's take a look at Yulia's body positioning. So first of all, right here we see that during the link, during the rock step, body positioning forward from both Yulia's and Riccardo's, okay? Body positioning forward on the link rock step. So then on the triple step, that's when we're developing movement toward each other. We're creating compression in the leading arm. So right to right connection, okay? And then with the 3rd and 4th step, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. So the first and second and actually 3rd step of a rock step, this is when we're starting to initiate compression in the right to right side, okay? So we go 3 and stop. So now pay attention how exaggerated is the open arm, right? So we're really stretching our chest, opening chest, and creating tone connection, right? So right here in this moment, leaders and followers matching each other tone in the arm, right? So creating exact amount of pressure, which will then, right now, observe the arm, help lady to turn, right? So this is the place where leader leads and helps. It is not the entire motor for the turn, but it is the support for the turn, okay? I'm talking about leaders part. Leaders helping to accomplish successful turn for the followers, okay? And then last part, so that's the first prep, right? Then there is the turn, okay? At the moment of the turn, you have straight leg, the right leg is straight, okay? and she's accomplishing half a turn on count 5, okay? So it's a half a turn. Then last, third finishing part is another triple step where she's finishing her turn, completing the full turn by closing the last half, and she's facing Riccardo again, okay? So let's take a look at this one more time. So we're gonna dance. So we're looking at the body position, right? Chest, the gravitation center, okay, so gravitation is below. Levitation center is over the center of gravity, right? So we can clearly see that they are pressing, leaning forward. Very important point, okay? That maintains through the rock step, okay? Then when they're starting to move toward each other, first of all, this triple is almost in place, right? You doing your triples in your rock step, depending on where you are at. The size of your rock step, size of your triple steps always depend on what you dancing and what was before, okay? So you can do bigger step back, smaller step back, really move forward, really stay in place. It all depends on how far you are from each other and what you're trying to accomplish. So in this case, it is almost in place, right? An entire rock triple step is designed to create compression, okay? So I really want to bring your focus on the right side and an exaggerated open left side from Yulia's, okay? That's a triple step, 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5, step number 5 is the turn, okay? So how does she initiate the turn? She's straightening her knee, okay? And then she closing her left arm. It was open, then she closed. Look at that. You see? Arm closes, then she creates a nice flowing circle around. Open, close, and then triple step, okay? And then triple is the turning triple where she just using all the principles for proper triple step and turn, okay? All right, let's take a look at this one more time from a different angle. Okay, so let's do it from this side. And triple step. So we go facing each other, doing link rock, okay? Nice body positioning forward, back leg straight, front knee on the tippy toe. Look at that toe. Look at that toe. Proper, nicely like a needle, right? Really important part for the ladies. Take a look at this and try to use this, okay? Good straight posture. You see, chest platform is open, okay? So creating nice stretch in entire side. This is the part where you connect right to right, okay? Your right side, ladies, is going to be your axis to turn around, okay? So we're stretching, straightening the leg. During the turn, pay attention to her left foot. So look at this, left foot, nicely points, okay? So make sure to point your feet because very often I see that it's just relaxed and we leave it without attention. So make sure to be aware of your foot, okay? So then you turn, completing your turn and finishing it with the facing your partner. Take a look one more time at her arm, right? Close during the turn and open. So the arm movement, open and swivel, right? So you help yourself to turn. Momentum comes from straightening the knee and releasing this part of a body into the close, right? So you open it and then closing, okay? Pam, 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 pam. Good. And as well, we can notice the head positioning, right? So she right away doing sharply half a turn. Very obviously, she's doing just half and then she completes it with another triple. You don't have to do half, you can move it up to 3/4, but I just think that it's nice to make sure that you're doing really clean way, half and then another half, and then you can increase the amount of turn, okay? All right, I hope that was helpful. I hope that gives you some insights. Please make sure to use observation more oftenly it is very, very important to see what are you looking for and try to see the theoretical parts from like the examples, right? Because you have to know proper theory to be able to practice it properly, right? You have to know what it takes, but then understand that the theory is just a theory and you need to use the practice. Everybody's body is different, so you have to find all of these principles in your body, obviously, okay? And practice, think positive about yourself. Everything's going to be fantastic. And let me know what you think about this video. And if you want to see more of the observation, please comment below. All right, thank you very much. See you later.